or Laos or Thailand or all the countries. It's hard anywhere else. Who says walking without hard work? Go around all day and night to see if it's right? Tired of rest. In general, it's hard to be in there. The suffering, but above that hard work is to train yourself. Let me drill the ring so I can ... Something to learn. Such as people walking for sports. Good health. It's hard to walk in general. Excuse me. Please allow everyone to. Now we're prepared for an interview. You can listen to music too. It is when I have an interview, if you will. Please be me. Yeah, me or whatever. It's up to you. The happiness. A best with back is reverence. How is everyone? This is how people get their poetry. Here.
Đầu tiên là xin cho biết là đi bộ ở Lào và đi bộ ở Thái ạ. Thì có khác đi bộ ở Việt Nam không và khác như thế nào?
Đi bộ ở Lào với ở Thái thì nói chung là đều mệt mỏi quá, đều nói chung là ráp chân. Ở Việt Nam chỗ nào cũng thế.
In Laos or in Thailand, in general, I need. It's comfortable to walk because in general, I don't follow you very much. Well, I finally have a job. In the past, in Vietnam, we walked, just like this, but that, and then so many people followed, and then it was hard. Difficult is a crowded place. Well, for example, the present time is. In Thailand, I can see that it is not a town. It's pretty hot. I don't know if this walking thing, in hot weather like this, it's hard. Is it too difficult? Yes, in general. It's hot or cold or whatever, but if you go to school, you can fix it. Normal is not very difficult. Overcome difficulties. I don't know if one day I will be. What time will we leave and at what time I decided to rest. There is a treasure here. So, my friend, can you help me back? Find a place to stay with you. Do the paperwork. Like going through Thailand. Thai country for 1 million views that. To be CS of numbers. For example, let's say it's 60 days. On average, we go to 102 to 5. If it fits, we should go like that. Well, the time with my distance. Back to health. Don't fuck every day. 50 trees and the next meal broke my leg and couldn't. But that, just follow what they allow. According to the rules of the state, yes. I saw it on YouTube, it's mine. Dear sir, I have come to you, please. The master is with you? I know this is the first time. Did you two meet? That was the last time I was in Vietnam. Take your own wish online. Then he comes, general any newspaper or AI. Even do it, can help. In general, I think it's better to do it. Better or something. But that, I told you to come and help you make sure of that. If you help me, I am all equal. If my car is not running, I will report it. Then I can't take someone else. But when people help me, I'm happy. They do that well too. I is also the same as AI. But if they can do it, let them. Let them help. When you're precious, please let the treasure go with you. Oh yeah. What made the trust? And I'm precious enough to be able and be able and willing enough to go with me. I don't know who the treasure is. I don't even know if you are a thief, or a farmer at all, but feel a person that, when I brought them up, they ran to me first, or they say, naturally. They have a heart rate. If they can do it, they will come. The natural end now says that a person who complains is, tell them to swim across the river. They can't swim, call out their people. That person probably wouldn't dare. I run when I can't swim, so they're likely to know. When they came running, I saw, well, this is what they're real about. I don't know what they are either. They hurt themselves or they are, as they say, the Viet Cong or what's reactionary, what you don't need to know, but just help the kids. The paperwork with the back, it is all other things I don't know, but that, when I saw them coming, they told me so. I see, whoever comes first or you say that person first, I don't know if they can do it or not, but I can see the degree to which I said what they came first. There are others. Well, it's just them. Then they talk too much. For example, you can see it. Again say people. For example, why do I do well? Why didn't I come early? That's right. When I arrived early, I said, who came before me? See that person well first. Stomach. I don't know if after time. It's been almost 2 months so far. Starting from 12 tenths. 12. Almost a month. I don't know. I feel that I have put my trust in you and that you are my treasure. Is that right? I don't either. What we call it here is trust, or about no faith. But for example, he's making sure it's okay. But I don't know what's impermanent. Missed on his way, sick or impermanent like that. Someone else will help. Or what's going on? I don't have to say. Well, my health is guaranteed to run out such as I said, how far can I go to work? I'm sick or something impermanent. I can't say. But I feel good today. Good tomorrow that was. You know today, don't know tomorrow. Well, if tomorrow doesn't happen, even you like it. I said go to India. But it's good to go today afternoon. Why else? But I see 3 minutes in a good way. I mean slowly, it's October 12th. To so far, everything has been fine. Right, yes, everything is fine, nothing. It's all days of recovery. You talked about being sick. You don't know. When we go like this, the whole group of guests, or you can tell me your armor and everyone who supports it, then, I don't know if anyone got sick in the process. Yes, there is hugging, but normal little hugs, such as a runny nose or hurt your leg or lead the nail, the thorn tree or in general, well, the weather changes here normally, but about them also overcome feelings. Then no. Well, I can read a letter from you myself. You said you wanted to go to India, so at Sao. Before that, it was like going. It's been in Vietnam for 1,000 years, right? I don't know why I want to do this now. It's the present moment. I decided to go to India. Yes, but it's all by grace. If I am good enough, I have not gone. But this time is good enough. Stomach. It's all because the staff is dead and they can't go. If you are still alive, you should go to India. So far, I have also studied in Vietnam. Go out. Outside the world, we learn more. Learn a lot. I should not go. People shouldn't be good. You can learn a lot to expand. But at home we stay in the village to reduce the release. Learn more and decide more things. I learn from experience more than anything else. You mentioned earlier that if I feel good enough, I will go. I do this because I can tell you more about what it means to be good enough. That I feel that I am. That's what I feel. Or are there criteria that I see as, now is the right time to let me go? Yes, everything is the same as I know. It's like seeing the rice ripen and we come. I pushed up to. Then it fell. Well, it falls, it grows. For example, I am young and healthy now, and in Vietnam, I went to school, but at the time, in Vietnam, it is generally difficult to travel. The chance is to get out, more comfortable. If I am more qualified, I should go. I don't want to get old and uncomfortable tomorrow. Health does not allow or disease to come, so I threw it out, and it was full of time. We should go to Cho. Take advantage when your health is at its best. To go on a distant road. Come out again. with my limited health left difficult. Thanks, so I decided to leave early. Education is better than this. I also have something to ask you. It's because it's online. People speculate a lot. There should be some. If you call it an accusation, I hope you can. Well, the answer is to stop the rumors and not good. Yes. For example, B. I told you I have. There are times when you say you can accept this, or don't accept this guy into the group. People also say it online. Some people support it. Some people don't support it and don't know if it is. In this case, what do you think about it? Is that you report it? There is also a decision. Who's with you or who's not with you? Yes, he also has a decision. Because of the so-called monks. I didn't invite them, because you and your teachers are not teachers, students anything. He also studied Buddhism and was also a disciple. Buddhists are equal. Brother born brother. Courtesy comes along. It's not charming. When you go abroad like this, you go, but you report it. What do you do? The organization on the paper is you. You can't decide. But that's because, well, the law of the land, or the law, regulations of Vietnam, or law or Thai or whatever. I've got the situation. How else do people go? Or who's going to, well, study a lot? Because I'm not screaming now. But I don't use my phone now. I can't contact any of you who want to go. What is it like? I don't know about society. Social networks as, if you say you can do that, you can be. I also said yeah. Well, according to the laws of that country. Either way, you can report it at the appropriate time. That create the conditions. Good. Help them. And also, well, look at the social media. What do they say about this monk? How is the monk? How to see? If you are stable or whatever, you should go. Or not to get or not to kick or something. Go around and don't even buy it.
Con không biết cái đấy, tại vì con nói là vị này đi được rồi hay không, như con không quan trọng, nữa là tất cả các sư đều bình đẳng, gặp trước đi trước, con là như thế, gặp sau đi sau, chứ con không ai đi được đều tốt đẹp cả.
And yes, if now. Yes, I said that the professor was like that. Delegate to Mr. Don Van Treasure. Selection of members of the delegation. Is it right or wrong? Meaningful or not? But that's all it takes to get from here to India. And there you are. Thanks for the paperwork. If you have Nguyen's papers, in general, help is right. Like my happy look. Who's right? Then let me do it like now. I should have just asked you to leave. Yes, but now you know the rules. I know this already. Let's add teachers. That's for him to do. Arranged well, he said well. Now he's asking again. I also said it was a good thing. But when you're on the road, I told you to do the opposite. Are you wrong or, for example, he leads the lodgings. There is no right head. If there are no rules, you can go to the motel or lead to places. People or people, you don't need to polish. We need the person who creates the conditions. Help me, I say. Well, I warned you so. Whether it's health or not, or it's my school rules, or the place that's right about you. I also have to know too. Well, host a break or something. I can go 20 kilometers. If you book a 30-kilometer place, tell me. I'm not connecting. Let's go back to the place where we can eat. I also know the time here and there. You are so angry that I mean, I'm trying, but when it doesn't make sense anymore, I can't be wrong. Well, that's in general. It's changed another opinion. Let me not be the best. That's why. Well, I'm asking this question because I'm online. You accused me of reporting that. They use a word like that. Yes, or I'll tell you, you control everyone, and don't let this person go, let this person go. So that's why it's, I don't want you to be there. Answer to everyone like that. The group for 10 people and all regulations on the water. Thai them show 15 people for example, but now there are more people. Not anymore, but now let someone else go and then drag me along. A little more and then again. But they go. It's like YouTube or something. It's that regulation doesn't affect AI. But that's such as, now you let it go and let someone else go. Other people go. Then let go. And then everyone else runs away. Such a long group. They can't affect each other again. But the thing that we're going to do, for example, is report. With going with the union, like this is Cho. Minimum of 15 people. That's 15 people. They all go in accordance with the law. Yes, but the 2 videos are. It doesn't require all that. Well, that's hard. You're hard. But don't do that. Just to be sure, no one is going. You can't follow a group. In general, go. Everyone has the right to travel according to the law, but without affecting AI, such as those. Others follow. That affect people. Or you can report it. Can't. Nor can it affect the law. In general, I have a right to do the right thing, in accordance with the provisions of state law. In any country, let's follow. Let's take the enemy. You said you were in this group. You have no authority either. That's right, just to see the impact. If you do that, you will be with the treasure or someone else. Like you two, if you could tell me I'm doing better now, make the visa better. Better than I can help Ron to say, baby, I told you to let me go. Then you can do it. If I'm able to run, stand up. That's right, I'm here. Via Thailand, via Myanmar. I can let you in and I can go. And talk to the State Department again. I can see it, I can see it, I can see it. When, for example, you said you could do a hip. Yes, I also have the right to say. But you can do it. Well, let them do it, I shouldn't. Mess with what they do. Yeah, well, as far as I know, is the monk who wants to be on his journey, is to go to India. I don't know. Then I went to Thailand and worried. There are concerns about the problem. Is there a civil war in Myanmar? No civil war or no civil war, you go there if you want. Even if it's not a civil war, it's normal. They let me in, I'm not worried. Afraid they won't let you in. If they can't get in, they use another option. But whether it's war or not, when you enter, you enter. I'm not afraid to die. I also want everyone to be happy. But when we get there, people like you are precious. Whoever goes there will die and run back to me. It's nothing. Well, after you get to India, I don't know if he's thinking about that now. Are you planning for the future? What will I do when I get to India? Yes. So press study and press on a good time. In general, it is not how much. Now I'm not accusing time, but the total ceremony of learning and research analysis. India, until Moli's son, could be a spiritual practice. In the mountains of the forest for a while, I intend to. The warehouse is thanks to. I don't know now. Please give us a place to go. I don't want to go anywhere, but I am still healthy. Then keep going around. But I don't know how to go. Yeah, I don't know. Now there is an intention to return to Vietnam at a certain point in time, before or after coming to India. No, yes sir. Going back to Vietnam is good, but it must be charming. Oh, not me. The charm has. It's good to go back and it's good not to go back. I don't have to go back. Or not. When I come back here, if I still have grace, I will return, alive or qualified enough. Then come back with a warranty. The world is also conditioned. We also have to be able to go somewhere. UH staff team. Now, in general, it's all about grace. I can't say anything in advance either. Where to go? In general, today I have decided what. If you breathe tomorrow, you can continue to breathe. Yes, outside. In addition to the allegations, I was talking about them earlier. They accused you of reporting. It's in control. Yes, before that. When he was in Vietnam, there were words. Speculation. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I also hope I can ask you for an answer. What are those things to guess about? For example, the first time was in early June, when he was in Hue. It was the night of June 2nd. These are the people who, the man who was with him in Vietnam was surprised. Surprisingly not seen. Where are we? Yes, and then, if I remember correctly, it was June 3rd. There are pictures of him taken in July. I'm working on my citizen ID. Right, yes. I didn't know that he was going from Hue to July. How are you, man? That's me too. My brother didn't want to talk before, but generally speaking, security, they take it. That's it. Well, that time was before that. Security as such. The teacher said, are they related or have they told me? Tell me in advance that. When the time comes, will I move like this? Well, tell me about that. I don't know very well. That's their job. Because, well, I think they were. Well, what if it wasn't? If there are no people, or something they didn't take away, if not if that's to happen normally, go alone or how many others? Then everything is normal and there is no, but it's all about grace. There are many followers. If there were no Buddhists to follow, then nothing happens. It should be that everything is inevitable. It's like that. If you say the purpose, even deeper, well, reason, it was the people who ran away. It's like this. Yeah, just got tied up in the traffic. Traffic safety is like that. If you no traffic violations or safety or order, what's wrong with it all? I also call that a subjective thing. With the objective outside of that, people think it's because of this and that. Me neither. Blame the AI or say something that forces it to be. If it happens, I will too. But that, in that condition to let myself learn. Well, let me try. What do they do with me? But I, not sincerely, have no hatred for them. It's a feeling of wanting everyone to be good. Then, it should be about a week until the 8th. If I'm not mistaken, on the 8th or on the evening of the 8th, there was a VTV plug. There was a TV interview with the professor. I don't know, since the 3rd. Until the day. That is, when the time comes to follow the citizens. Until the 8th. In an interview with VTV, what did you do during that time and where? At that time, it was in the company. The coffee is there too. It takes time for everyone to escape. Oh yeah, there are some family members there. At that time, there was Mr. 2. That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing. You know, there's a man in the company. They give you a meal or something. I will stay like that for a while, then go to the arms. Sorry, Master. Could you please repeat the name of the company? That company is. When I came back, yeah. The coffee company. It assigns a member limited liability. The coffee company. It's a member's limited liability. Out there. Recently, there have been leaves. The application was posted on. First in the July newspaper and they put up the forms and they said it was the letter of the letter. However, on social media, people also text analysis. People often say that these two letters are different and it's not a pen. And they also gave us the your own judgment. Yes, there are two applications. A petition is about not being. I don't want people to use my image. Yes, and an application about being a monk wanting to go to India and have AI help and have someone. I can help you with paperwork to help you. I don't know if a lawyer can. Confirmed are two applications. Is it because I wrote it? The single letter. Well, the kid doesn't show the picture himself. Yes, but there are many. I said bring your picture to soften things up online. I don't care what the internet is, but someone came running to me and said, write a letter. If you don't bring a picture, you write a letter, not bring pictures. But there are also people running. For show, please bring pictures. I also gave him a picture. Well, they asked me for something. As they say, please, if you don't bring a picture, you can also give it. You don't bring pictures. Then you are like, please come and write the application. Well, tell me again. He wrote for the application. If you don't post your picture online, I will. You go to the straw temple. But now someone else. Run to Cho. Please also send me a photo, pictures and put them online. I also bring. But it's about how the law works. Remember not. For example, that guy is saying, no pictures. It is also true of non-legal regulations. Images that are not taken are not thrown. What images are brought? Then everything is that guy. I also know that. It's not brought. Video, image, take picture. Photos online according to the law. And the guy who ran to me, please, let me film it. Take a picture. Then I saw that Hung said, let's take a picture. In accordance with the law. Then you are brought.
Thì ông được phép